Here we have the all-new 2023 GMC Canyon. This one comes in the AT4X trim level in dynamic blue metallic, and then we have the Obsidian Rush perforated leather interior. Now the powertrain consists of a 2.7 liter turbo high output 4-cylinder engine. And that's made into an 8-speed automatic transmission. That gives us 310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque. And then you have a tow capacity still of 5,500 pounds with this AT4X. And this does have the 3-inch factory installed lift as well as a 10.7-inch ground clearance. To the front end here, we do get our LED daytime running lights, LED headlamps, and LED fog lights. And I didn't turn the fog lights on, but that's where those come from. Love just how similar this is to the AT4X we get on the Sierras, just with a grille pattern and all of that. And just such a menacing stance having a factory 3-inch lift here. And coming down here, these are going to be 17-inch aluminum wheels. Running boards there, passive keyless entry on the front 2 doors. Power door lock controls are here, memory seat functions there. And then we have one-touch automatic up and down for the driver's side, express down for the other 3 windows, and then power mirror controls are there, and we can adjust either side using that dial. Blind spot monitors are in the side mirrors. I love how I just threw these subtle accents throughout here. This white and red just looks so good. Bottle holders here, and then trailer brake controller, hood release for the manual tilt telescope steering wheel. And there we have the power driver seat and 2-way power lumbar support. And again, love the accents here. That looks so good. But I had that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So we're just gonna take a quick look at the leg room here. And it is a hop up here with this lift and having the shorter side steps, but not terrible leg room. Definitely wouldn't be comfortable sitting here for long periods of time. But what I will say they fixed is just having that sunroof here. It's flat down here, but then as you get to the back, kind of goes up, and right where my head is, I have enough headroom, because if I was up here, I'd be stuffed in the headliner there. So they did a good job there. Bottle holders in the back here, rear AC vents, a USB-C, USB-A charge port there. And then I am very happy that we have a 3-prong household plug-in down there. And then seat back pockets on both sides, excuse me. We'll take this out, and then this will fold down. Bottle holders are here. And then grab handle here. And then we can also get underneath the seat, pulling up here. It's hard to do, bear with me. And then that's where our jack is there, and you have tons of storage. Well, not tons, but a bit of storage underneath the seat. Fuel fillers here. And as we come around to the back here, like the look of the front end. I wish we had full LED lights here, but you can replace some of the bulbs with aftermarket LED bulbs. I use Auto 1. But I love that we have the easy let down tailgate. Spray on bed liner in this one, and then another 3-prong household plug-in. This one's 120 volts, so you don't want to run a power saw or anything on it, but you can go ahead and plug in a laptop or something that has a minimal power draw. And there's a spare underneath there. Now I like to have the rear parking sensors too. That's going to come in handy. And I want to give a huge shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for letting me review this high-end truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. These just came in. It's a blue one and a white one. I think the white one already sold, but pretty good size glove compartment here. Love having this here. And then to the window sticker, y'all can pause anywhere you need to if you want to take a closer look at anything. But sticker price is pretty hefty at $58,885, but I mean, this is an AT4X, even though it is a Canyon, it's loaded up But coming back around to the front here, I just love this dynamic blue. It looks so good. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. And there's that 2.7 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. You do have to prop it up. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat though. So nice leather wrap steering wheel here. We can heat that. The button for that is there. There's the horn. I like that sound. Now for the headlamps, let's get right into that. The screen does have to be on. You have your shortcuts here for the auto as well as the full-on low beams if you want to use those. And then to get to anything else, you have to find the controls, and then you can turn on the front fog lights, and you can do a few other things, including full with the heads-up display, which is a nice touch. I'm actually surprised that's on here. But before we get more into the screen, we do have the Bose sound system here. And then volume knob, you can turn that there and then mute by clicking that. Now for audio sources, we do have AM, FM, XM along with Bluetooth audio. And then we have Apple CarPlay wirelessly and Android Auto compatibility. And then with this having the newer Google Assistant system, you can use Google Maps with a subscription, which you'll need the subscription to get the full-on services. But I love Google Maps. Great system to use. It's very intuitive, just zooming in and out and everything there. Now going back to the home page, if you want to pair your phone, pretty easy to do. It walks you right through it. And then your trailering guide, you can go through all that there, add a new trailer, use a guest trailer, and you can check out the trailer brake controller, the lights, go through your checklist there. And then we do have dual zone automatic climate controls, which we can control from the screen here or the buttons and knobs down below. Everything's pretty self-explanatory. Auto mode's there, and to cut that off, you just adjust the fan speed, and then you can sync or unsync by either clicking this button here, or you can actually adjust the temperature. And then all of that is on the screen as well. And then for the settings, go in here, and you can go through all of that there, including the system settings where you can change your units from US to metric, as well as your language. And then vehicle status is here. I like this menu here, just being able to go through everything, and it kind of has graphics, so you can check out your oil life by zooming in there, engine air filter life, and then go to the side here, and you can check out the battery voltage, or just go into the actual menus here. Tire pressure sensors, everything's in here. I like the G-force as well. That's pretty neat to have. And then off-road settings, you can see the steering angle, transfer case, all of that. And then you even have an air down mode too, if you're into that kind of stuff. I would never do that, but for a lot of people that are buying this truck, that might be a game changer. There's the backup camera, guidelines follow you to turn the steering wheel. There's a front camera there. You have that bird's eye view as well. And then you have that 360 camera there. I do wish we had the bed view camera, but not really a big deal in a smaller truck, I guess. And then down here we have our differential locks, auto stop, hazards, lane keep assist with lane departure. Then we have an aux there as well. We can wire a light bar or something to that, or a winch. And then a USB-C, USB-A input, wireless charging pad. And for the shifter, hit the lever behind, reverse neutral drive, low gear, shift down and up in that low gear, and it'll show you what gear you're in on the gauge cluster. And then we do have our drive modes, and we get those nice graphics that go along with everything. So off-road, tow haul, terrain, and then normal. So all that's there, and then you can go through your actual four-wheel drive controls here if you want it up, down, two-wheel, or the auto mode there. You have an electronic parking brake, pull up to engage, hit the brake, press down to disengage. Bottle holders are there. Center console cubby space, pretty good size. You do have a 12-volt down in there, and it's removable tray. And I like that it kind of hides everything there as well. And I love that we do get a power sunroof, so we can either tilt that or slide it. One touch there. And then to the back, we have a sliding rear window, but it is manual. I wish they would have made that power, but not really a big deal. I don't ever use mine anyway on some hauling stuff. And then right in here, vanity mirror. Now, I've said this about the other reviews I've done in different trims. I wish they would have just gone ahead and put LED dome lights in here. I hate having these, but you can swap those out pretty easily. The windshield wiper controls are here, so you can adjust that there, the intermittent, then low, high, and then hit the wiper one time there, push all the way in for the wiper with the fluid there. And then when the low beams are on, which they aren't on now because I'm in auto, you can go ahead and flash those high beams on or off, and then you can toggle it there. Now to the right side of the steering wheel, we can go through our different menus. I'll go through that in a minute, but audio, hit that. You can pull up your sources there and go through that, and then voice recognition buttons there. Bluetooth controls are here. And then this is kind of like you can use this to go through different views by holding that down a little bit. It takes some getting used to. Once you get used to it, you kind of know how to use it. But cruise controls here, and then you can set that, cancel. Gap adjust for the forward collision is right there. And then behind the steering wheel on the left side, you can go through your radio station favorites. Behind on the right side, you can go through volume. And then again, you can go through your heads-up display controls in the actual radio. So right in there, you can adjust the rotation, the height, brightness, all of that. And then you have that view right there. And then finally, we have the key fob with remote start. But now let's go ahead and take this 2023 Canyon AT4X out on the road for a test drive.